When you think of Invercargill, New Zealand, you think of Burt Munro, the world's fastest Indian. But there's another icon, Bill Richardson. And he built this, Transport World. Let's head inside and take a look. This 15,000 square metre automotive haven was born out of one man's lifelong passion for all things transport, and a dream to share that passion with the world. The late Bill Richardson is an icon in the south of New Zealand, known for his transport businesses, his encyclopedic knowledge of trucks, and of course, his epic collection. Bill's daughter Joss O'Donnell now heads up the museum, as well as Dig This and the popular motorcycle Mecca Museum a few streets away. Give us a little bit about Bill's background and how this museum started.
He started collecting trucks in 1967. He got a hankering to get hold of his grandfather's truck, which he purchased not far from here for about 10 quid, something like that. And then that was sort of the start of the collection. I think there's probably about 250 trucks, 60 cars, and of course the motorcycle collection down the road. So there's quite a lot more variety in the collection as the years have gone by.
So there's a lot of stuff other than just trucks, cars, you know, there's petrol bowsers and there's other little collections. You took this from a truck museum and you took it to the masses.
As the years went by, we decided we would open it to the public. And we thought that if we were going to do that, then we needed to try and widen that audience reach by having a bit of diversification in the collection. I'm into combi vans, and my husband's, he's really into motorsport and racing cars, and then our oldest son's into Citroens, second son's into Minis. For us, it was really, as a family, about continuing on a legacy that Dad had started.
Joss's passion for the museum game has taken an already impressive collection of equipment and made it into an interactive display unlike any other. This 1940 Dodge RX-70 Airflow Texaco tanker is one of the rarest trucks in the world, and it's been painstakingly restored in-house. Isn't it a beauty? So Joss, tell me about this truck, because I hear it's a special one.
Yeah, so we consider this to be our signature vehicle here at Transport World. It was Dad's pride and joy, actually. It took 4 years to restore.
Wow.
So traditionally, he had said that he would only have trucks in here that were found in New Zealand, but that didn't actually last very long once he discovered that this was on the market in the States.
From the iconic Texaco tanker to an immaculate 1955 Volkswagen barn door combi. If you've got petrol in your veins like we do, this is a place you've just got to visit.
Okay, so a lot of these case tractors were actually donated to us. They take up a lot of space.
They look like they do.
Run out a little bit in here. And of course you've got the Kenworth log skidder, which is the only one in New Zealand, so that's quite a rare vehicle. And once it's in place, you don't actually want to have to move it.
It looks like one of the biggest things in this museum.
Yeah, it's a monster, isn't it? So yeah, we sort of have had to decide where it was going to go and then just leave it there.
I think Harry would love that. Down the road in the centre of town is Joss's other museum, Motorcycle Mecca. With more than 300 motorcycles and vintage artwork, this place will blow your socks off if you're into crotch rockets. Classic Harleys, Indians, Triumphs, and even a 1912 Flying Merkel. It's hard to walk around this place without thinking about impulse buying a motorcycle the moment you leave. Well, Invercargill might be at the very bottom of the world, but if you're in New Zealand, you've got to come and check it out. I'm in heaven here at Motorcycle Mecca, so I'm going to sit at the handlebar, have a beer, and back to you, Harry.